all. I hope you all are doing great. And today is Wednesday, and we had our deep cleaning day for only this room. They started at 9:30 a.m. and currently it's 2 p.m. and we have ended this whole thing just now. Like, I तो even can't imagine. Like, मुझे लगा नहीं था कि इतना टाइम लगेगा, but it turns out to be very long time period of doing everything. After doing the whole day with deep cleaning, my day starts now because I too have so many works. Like, just behind this phone there is a whole book stack standing because as monsoon was very abrupt in Delhi and बहुत ज़्यादा ही बारिश हुई है पिछले 1 महीने में, so the books needs care. So हमने उन्हें थोड़ी देर धूप में रखा था so that color fade now and whatever I have written in the books that should be there. So I just have, like, my brother has just collected all the books and now I have to set them in the cells. So it's still a quite a work, and let me show you a few things we have changed. And yeah, so generally this one shelf, like these elephants and these flowers, वो यहाँ रहते हैं, and those jars and those flowers वो यहाँ रहते हैं, but मैंने उनका ऐसे जगह बदल दिया है. The same happens here. ये जो vase है ये generally यहाँ रहता है, but this time this is here, and I have got this blue color of something, you can say box or bucket, because I do have to keep some stationery, so I got this one. All these things generally ये इस वाले पैलेट पे रहती है, एंड वो मेरी फ़ोटो है, एंड माई टेडीज़ वो इस वाले पैलेट पे रहते हैं, बट इनकी भी जगह जो है बदल दी गई है, सो ये ऊपर नहीं. हेयर इज़ द होल बुक स्टैक विद मी. आई हैव टू सेट दिस अप इन दैट बुक शेल्फ. Yes, so it feels like that deep cleaning is done, but in reality it is not. I have to set this box, then I have to set that jewelry box, and again our wardrobe has turned into a mess, like a clear mess, and मुझे वो भी साफ़ करना पड़ेगा, maybe today or maybe tomorrow, otherwise my mom is going to kill me. So I have to clear this mess also. So the work is still going on, but for now, as you can see the time, it's 2:05. Firstly, I'm just going to put these books into the shelf, and then we will have lunch. Maybe I have to make something, and yeah. Good morning. It's the next day, and I really want to talk about a book that I have completed just on, like, just 2 days before, or 1 day before, something sort of that. And let me tell you, as you can see the bookshelf, I have said it that in a very different way just yesterday, but my mother told me that it's not looking really good, so I again made that to look same. It's looking like again like how it used to look before. Just 2 days before I have completed this book, The Bastard of Istanbul, I have written something after reading this book, so I'll probably read that for you so you can have a clear way clear view what I'm talking about, because I think that's the best possible way to share my feelings. I have this note here, so I'm just going to share that. The Bastard of Istanbul by Elif Shafak. I really don't know from where to start. This book has shook me from head to toe. I started this book having no idea of where the story is heading toward. I just grabbed this because I was and I am the fan of Elif Shafak writing and the 40 Rules of Love. And I do believe that she's the writer who writes to make people feel the emotions, to make them feel a part of them that is there, but they never acknowledge that. If I had to say in simple words, stories about two girls, Asha and Armanosh, and Asia's mother Zelia, and Armanosh's stepfather Mustafa, who is also brother of Zelia. The story is based in time of Turkish and Armenian people conflicts, and it shows past that how these kind of atrocities not just affect that generation who had lived in that, but every coming generation also. And it really made me see and learn a new part of history that I never knew ever existed. I do know that there was Ottoman Empire. I have even watched a serial on Qasem Sultan, but I never knew that this thing happened ever. Yeah. It is a story about these lives and all the lives who suffered during that atrocity and how they are connected to each other. This book said something. It's in my words. So a life without past is nothing, and living with your painful past is nothing more painful than death. And there is a part of the book toward the end that shook me, and it made me question how sometime patriarchy take over. And just to show their power, men do things. How past can change a person into something that they can never think of. How it's easy to say and hard to do, to accept and live with your past. I love every character of the story. I adore the writing of Elif Shafak, the way she writes, the way she describes every surrounding, from Cafe Kundra to Konak. Cafe Kundra is a place where they all meet, not family, but a group of people. I do love the name Elif Shafak has given to every people. And Konak is probably a house that we say house, a home. They are saying it Konak. It just made visualize every scene in my mind while reading. And then there are rules, the golden rules of Istanbulite women. It is made by Zelia. You will surely love them. Then the golden rule of prudence by Pataitma. Now, Pataitma is like the great grandmother of Asya, and you will probably love her rules also, and articles by Asya. And how can I forget the story of Petaitma, Susan Takmakian, Hoven Stambulian, and all the aunties and Kazanki women, everyone. I love this book a lot, and this is a book in my knowledge that will put the mirror in front of you. And there is my favorite line from this book that I do really love, and it just made me feel something entirely different. Here, let me show you. Here, this is. And this says, man is born free, but everywhere is in chains. In reality, the difference is that savage lives within himself, while social man lives outside himself and can only live in the opinions of others. So that he seems to receive the feeling of his own existence only from the judgment of others concerning him. There are so many characters in this book, and I cannot stop talking about this. And अगर मैंने और बात करी, I'll start telling the whole story. I don't know if people like this or not, but I love this book, and I would surely say if you love some a fiction kind of a book where there is much more than just the story, where so much is happening and you will not be able to put this down, then surely read The Bastard of Istanbul by Elif Shafak. And those So, hi. Actually, I am cooking breakfast, especially on my mom's demand. I asked her today what she want to eat in breakfast, and she told me that she want to have Indian desi wale aloo sandwich. So I have made this aloo batter. Almost like I have also made it some sandwich. Now just my sandwich is getting cooked. And also today I fell from stairs and my toenail is almost broken and I had to do something for this, but currently I am cooking and also some music are also playing in background. I am listening jazz and Sufjan Stevens, something sort of that. I don't really know the name of singer, but yes, I am currently listening him. So I'll meet you once my sandwich is ready. So I do want to talk about a book that I am currently reading. I have picked up Victoria Hislop, The Return. Actually, the book name is The Return. Return. Author is Victoria Hislop, and I have picked up this book after Bastard of Istanbul because Bastard of Istanbul was so much in like the fiction area, and I would not lie, even after completing the book for 2 days I was thinking about those characters. So I do really wanted to complete the only fiction book I have in my TBR. And actually there is one more fiction book, but that is I am planning to read or not. That is not final yet. The decision is not final of reading that or not, but I do really I really wanted to give this book a fair chance because this was a spontaneous purchase during the thrifting, and I just purchased it because it was just for rupees 50. And through the cover, actually I have removed the cover because it looks way much beautiful um without cover, but the cover is there. I really like the synopsis which was written in this, so I purchased this. So I purchased this one, and currently I am like just starting. I am just getting into this book. I am on page number 30 or maybe 31, but I have to say this book is something entirely different from what I have read in fiction. I have read murder mysteries, romance books, everything, but this book is about the pursuit of your ambitions, and I am really liking the book till now. Update on my current reading. I'm completing another book from my TBR, and I think that's all for this vlog. I don't know, this vlog was a very spontaneous choice on Wednesday afternoon. I felt like I should just shoot a vlog because I have shooted a vlog only in the first week of September, and it's like a feeling in me that I really wanted to pick up the camera again and I really wanted to shoot the mundane things. So I plan to give this a chance. I don't know how it will turn out because um, I haven't started editing yet. I will start editing in next week, Tuesday. But I think that's all for today's vlog. It's a very kind of spontaneous, easy to go, nothing much happening vlog, but I hope you all have enjoyed this. I hope um, you all are also enjoying my reading and the books I am reading, my recommendations, not recommendation, but my thoughts on them, and my vlogs also. If you have anything to say, you can surely say. You can recommend me some good books. You can share your thoughts on my videos, or if you have any recommendation for content, you can surely share that in the comment box below. And I think that's all for this video. I'll meet you in my next one very soon, and take care. Bye bye. Enjoy.